In February of 2025, a YouTuber named Nolan uploaded a terrifying video titled Urban Exploration Gone Wrong to his channel, Lord Explores. Nolan's channel primarily focuses on urban exploration, and he often shares footage of him exploring various abandoned locations across North America. In this particular video, Nolan, along with his friend Esme, set out to explore an abandoned church situated somewhere in the United States. As the two explorers began their exploration, they made their way inside through an open door located on the backside of the church. Once inside, they immediately noticed that the structures were in a very rough state, indicating that the church had been abandoned and neglected for a considerable amount of time. As they explored further, they suddenly started hearing the sound of some type of animal crying. However, as they were trying to investigate the noise, that's when they encountered something truly disturbing.
Is it an animal?
Ew! Who did that?
Oh, holy shit! No, you're okay. It's okay. Esme. Come here. Holy shit. Go upstairs. Holy shit. You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I closed the door.
Oh,
Is there a person with them?
no.
After the explorers heard an animal crying, a dog suddenly tried to attack one of them. The explorers later mentioned they also heard puppies crying and that the dog who tried to attack them was a mother simply protecting her pups. Fortunately, the explorers acted quickly and weren't attacked. However, this was likely the easy part for the two explorers, because the door they had initially entered was now being guarded by the dog. The explorers were now trapped inside the building and somehow needed to find a way out without attracting the dog's attention.
Is it over there?
It's right there, dude. It's protecting its babies. We have to find another way out. It keeps coming back. We have to find a way out quick. I don't want to disturb her anymore.
She's so pretty.
I know.
I feel bad that she's in here with her babies.
She's just making sure her babies are okay.
You gotta be shaken.
So now we're trying to figure out how the heck we're gonna get out, because the only way out is there. We just locked ourselves in this upstairs. Stairwell is right here. The only way that we know how to get out is through that door and past the dog. We have this option, which brings us down to the main floor, but through that doorway and that doorway, there is an entrance to the main chapel where the dog is. Let's just go. I'm not sure, but I need to find something to get us out. Oh, that takes us right back into there. And if she's over there, oh, that is it.
Unfortunately, the explorers didn't find a proper exit, and every time they found an open door, they ultimately ended up right back where the dog was. By this point, the duo was desperate to escape the building and the dog. As a result, the only viable option they found was to climb down a tree through the first floor.
Is there two? She's right at the freaking stairs.
How are we gonna get out of here?
I don't blame the dog one bit. She's just protecting her babies, but now we are in a predicament. If the dog gets up these stairs, we're screwed. Like, totally screwed. We can't close any of these doors. Let's go down this damn tree. Screw this. This roof is a possibility. We can climb down that tree, I'm guessing. Yeah. So we gotta go down this 15-foot tree.
I just believe save us.
So we've weighed all of our options, and this is the only way down. She's gonna try to go down first, because I don't want to leave her up here if she can't get down. Because I don't think I can get up that tree. So, it's pretty tall, guys.
That's a long way down. I'm not amused.
After the explorers decided to climb down the tree, they sadly found that this option was not viable. The tree was too thin to hold their weight, and jumping off the roof from such a height would not end well. For almost an hour, they continued to search for a different way out. Esme kept an eye on the dog through the balcony, while Nolan tried to block the possible entrance from where the dog might come in and attack them. During this time, Nolan spotted an open window that they could climb out of. However, to pull this off, they had to act fast and be incredibly cautious to avoid attracting the dog's attention.
Okay. Maybe she heard us planning. But we have to go down and over there, under that roof. Because there's an entrance right there, that's why I shut the door.
Yeah, but there's another door that's open that goes that way, wasn't there?
Yeah. That's the only way it's quick, too. I'm gonna give this a shot. I hear the puppies right now. I'm never coming back here again. This place. Oh, she's in the alleyway, look. She's in the alley, see her?
Is that her or is that a whole other dog?
That's the same dog.
Fortunately for the two explorers, they managed to find a window to climb out of the building and safely escape the church and the dog. It's still heartbreaking to see a poor dog living in such terrible conditions, who was simply trying to protect its pups. She was likely abandoned by an irresponsible owner who had no idea how to properly care for her and thus left her on the streets. Nevertheless, this video serves as a good reminder that you never know what you might encounter while exploring abandoned buildings. In September of 2019, a YouTuber named Clayton uploaded a video titled "Exploring a Haunted Hotel" on his channel Time to Play TV. His channel focuses on urban exploration, and he frequently uploads footage of his strange and bizarre encounters while exploring various haunted and abandoned places throughout the United States. In this particular video, Clayton chose to investigate a haunted hotel known as the Riverview Hotel, located in St. Mary's, Georgia. For anyone unfamiliar with this location, the Riverview Hotel has an incredibly rich history that dates back more than a century. Built in 1916, it was owned and operated by Sally Brandon and her two sisters. Sally played a crucial role in the hotel's early years, helping to establish its esteemed reputation. Tragically, in 1936, Sally passed away at the age of 71, and since then the hotel has been rumored to be haunted. Over the years, numerous paranormal encounters have been documented, with visitors and employees experiencing strange occurrences such as unexplained noises, flickering lights, and sightings of ghostly apparitions. Many guests have reported seeing a woman walking down the hallway, often describing her as resembling Sally Brandon. Despite all of this, Clayton decided to investigate the haunted hotel and spend the night in one of the rooms. However, just 10 minutes into his visit, while setting up his cameras, he suddenly noticed the fan in the room mysteriously turn off and then turn back on. That was when things began to take a very bizarre turn for Clayton.
So I'm staying in this super haunted room, and I wasn't even getting ready to film or anything yet. I was going to throw all my stuff in my charger, and I was going to go outside and then come back in and then try to set up some cameras and film. I've been in this room for like 10 minutes. My fan has shut off and turned back on. See that? The fan and the light are both plugged in behind the bed, and they're connected. So that shuts them both off. You hear the fan shut off? So that one switch turns them both on and off. And the fan by itself is turned off, I want to say, maybe 2 or 3 times. The bathroom door over there, it's closed. Now, I don't mean a little bit. I mean, it's fully closed. Now, the reason it's open now is because I thought maybe a breeze, maybe something. There's no windows open. I got nothing going on. And that thing right there is just closed all by itself. It's a little spooky.
Clayton mentioned that the fan and the lamp were connected to the same switch. Disturbingly, he only saw the fan turning off and on, but not the lamp. This indicated that the fan didn't turn off due to a power outage, suggesting that someone or something must have manually turned the fan off. During this time, he also noted that he witnessed the bathroom door mysteriously open before he started recording. However, as Clayton was talking to his viewers, he saw the bathroom door close on its own, and this time he managed to capture it on video.
Battery's about to go low. And then do whatever I can to get it. It's closing right now, guys. It just moved a little bit. I'm telling you, there's no one in here with me. Completely alone. Hello? There is no one here, guys. Watch. Watch. See, it's a watch. It doesn't close by itself. Okay? This thing's open and closed. It's done it by itself. I want to say that's the second or third. I can't remember if it did it once or twice before I started on, but it's been doing it a lot, and I don't get it. Because I tried doing it by hand. I got goosebumps. It closed all the way.
It's evident that the door mysteriously closes on its own multiple times. Disturbingly, when Clayton went inside to investigate, he found no one who could have shut the door. After this strange encounter, Clayton decided to communicate with whatever or whoever was responsible for closing the door. As he attempted to make contact with the presence inside, that's when he encountered something truly unexplainable.
So I'm gonna put my stuff on the charger, and then I'm gonna go. I should leave something rolling while I'm in here, but everything's got to charge. You think you can close that one more time for me? You think one more time you could close the door, and then I'll leave you alone. Then I'll leave, and I'll leave this room for a little while. I won't come back if you close that door one more time. Go. What the hell? Oh, it didn't close all the way this time. All right, I told you I would leave. I'm out. All right, guys. I'm out. I'm gonna leave like I said I would. I'm gonna charge my stuff out. I'm freaking out, guys. I'm freaking out.
After Clayton attempted to make contact with the presence inside, he witnessed the door close immediately after his command. Following this bizarre encounter, he decided to take a break from his investigation and stepped outside the room, leaving the bathroom door open to see if it would close on its own. To his surprise, when he returned to the room, he discovered that the door had been closed. After everything Clayton had experienced that night, he was overwhelmed with fear and anxiety. As a result, he decided to set up a camera near his bed to capture any activity while he slept. It's evident that the fan turns off and turns back on several times, and just moments later, the chair can be seen mysteriously moving toward the fan before abruptly stopping as it collides with it. But Clayton was completely unaware of any of these strange occurrences as he was fast asleep. However, about 30 minutes later, he was suddenly awakened by something that caused Clayton to rush out of the room.
This chair was over there. It just hit my bed really hard. I need to see if I got that.
If you look closely at the footage, you can clearly see that the entire bed mysteriously moves on its own, prompting Clayton to jump out of his sleep. After Clayton woke up, he noticed that the chair had moved from its original position. He immediately grabbed his camera to check the footage. After reviewing the footage, Clayton discovered everything that had happened while he was asleep. As a result, he ultimately decided to leave the room and walk around the hotel. During this time, he spoke with one of the employees and mentioned how the bed and the chair had moved on their own, as well as the door closing and everything else he had encountered that night. The employee noted that such encounters are very common in the hotel. to make matters even more disturbing, the employee added that, for the past few weeks, these occurrences had worsened significantly. When Clayton asked why, the employee explained that an elderly man in his 70s had recently passed away in one of the rooms. When Clayton asked which room it was, the employee revealed that it was the same room where Clayton was staying. After this shocking discovery, Clayton decided not to sleep or stay in the room for any longer than he needed, and ultimately left the hotel early in the morning. And as of the time this video was uploaded, Clayton has not returned to the haunted Riverview Hotel.